Hello Fish Fam, Corey Gang, this just in, it's Monday again. Officially the worst day of the week, unless you watch Fish Tank Review, in which, let's be honest, it's still the worst day, but you get a little bit of some. Grab a snack, grab a drink, toss it out the window because we're about to lock in. Fish keepers, water changes, I've never felt so tight. What is wrong with me this episode? Guys, we are not about that life here on Fish for Thought. I'm about to get fried chicken. That's the only reason, the only motivation getting me through this Monday. Extra gravy, extra crispy, extra Fish Tank Review. Never thought I'd witness evolution in my fish tank. Dude, this guy's fish tank is insane. Bro has the mist maker on 24/7 and boom, this shrimp is enjoying its Nordique spa day. What you doing blowing the mist all over the place, man? That's the steam room, baby. If you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, here's the scoop, man. There's microevolution happening in our fish tanks in the form of these neocaridina shrimp trying to become terrestrial. I am not kidding. This is one of the coolest examples because bro is chilling on a log. I'll have to admit though, it is a misty log. It's got some humidity up in this. I have seen some crazier evolutionary feats by these neocaridina shrimp. These cherry shrimp are no longer satisfied in the aquatic dome we have put it under. They're saying, no, we are not just invertebrates. We want to be amphibians. This guy's taking evolution on easy mode with the high humidity. Bro's gills are not hurting from the lack of water. There's H2O in the air, literally. Not when you blow on it like that, but tell me you've seen those memes. Have you not seen those memes? Push it back. Stop. You've missed your chance. Stop evolving. Get back into the water. You haven't seen those memes? You are missing out. Get onto my Discord. Consider supporting on Patreon to join our fish keeping Discord, man. We're at the cutting edge of these dumb memes. Look out for free links as well. I have witnessed some of my own cherry shrimp getting up onto the duckweed and the salvinia portion of my tank. Didn't have the chance to film them trying to get up there, trying to evolve, but I will try to catch some of that footage for you guys next time. However, this doesn't surprise me at all because we have a slice of nature in our home, but nature is seldom contained. It's never contained in a vacuum. The premise of nature is the ever-changing nature of nature. I am not under drug influence. There is only one thing that has driven everything to do with nature and everything that lives as we know it today, and that is the mistake. The mistake is what let nature grow to what it is today. Poetic, I know. Your mistakes are what drive you forward, but that works on many different levels in nature. Whenever there's a mistake, or better known as a mutation, there's a chance for a new niche to be carved out in that environment. We're talking about shrimp here, and I've seen it in my tank. What else are we talking about? I have another example. I have a collection, a very large collection of Malaysian trumpet snails, or their corpses. If you guys don't know, these guys are a pest. They reproduce asexually, so each and every one of these big mama boys are capable and live bearing to many young at once. One bad overfeeding session can make them go rampant. So whenever I see them crawling up my tank, I got this tweezer over here and I just tweeze them out. Put it in my plant pot, put it in that collection. What's extremely interesting is that I've recently noticed whenever there's any sort of vibration or disturbance like my minute footsteps near the tank, because I've been doing this for a while now, some of these Malaysian trumpet snails, they immediately unclasp from whatever height they're at onto the substrate. Now, I'm not trying to get my hands wet every time. I know that's the motto of the channel. Every time I try to remove one of these. So the ones that fall down, they get to stay alive. But for whatever reason this mutation or mistake happens, those are the survivors. And the survivors will indeed likely pass on this gene of letting go of the glass whenever they feel a vibration. And soon my tank will be overtaken by Malaysian trumpet snails that will not go above a certain amount or be impossible to catch for me because they'll just latch off the glass whenever there's any vibration. That is mind-blowing to me. That is what really drives my curiosity and just really makes a really cool impression on me. That there's little microevolutionary things happening even in our fish tanks as we speak. Nature will never stay the same. Yeah, guys, quick pause. You know what else is evolving? YouTube. It's genuinely scary to be a creator in 2025. You do not know YouTube's next move. It's completely unpredictable. So thank you guys for watching, showing up, smashing the like button, and a special thank you and shout out to all my patrons on Patreon. Literally without you guys, FTR, Fish Tank Review, would not be a weekly thing, nor would it be the thing it is now. So thank you so much to the support on Patreon. If this channel has entertained you, made you laugh at all, educated you a little bit, gotten you back into the fish keeping hobby, $2 a month goes a long way on Patreon. You get perks in return. I'm always trying to give back what you give me. Join the Discord channel of fish keepers all around the world, 3,000 plus chatting away, where you can submit your tanks for fish tank review. You can submit fish tank memes that show up here as well. And enter giveaways. We got fluval giveaways. We had aquatic arts giveaways. All sorts of aquarium products. I think we had a Minecraft giveaway. You get discounts on the FFT merch. And many other perks, including the ecosystem guide on self-sustaining fish tanks, like the one behind me. That comprehensive guide comes along with that $2 membership. Thank you so much for your consideration. Yofo 2001 sent in these dual nano tanks right here with Kuromi. Which one are you? I think that I am Pom Pom Purin. I identify as that dude, but my wife swears that I am not Pom Pom Purin and says I'm Puchaco instead. I think that's a compliment, but what can I do? I identify as Pom Pom Purin. Let me be free, bro. These are two pretty simple tanks. I'm glad I'm not seeing double beta setup. I don't know what's stocked in these, if anything at all. Maybe just some shrimp and snails. Dark substrate, light substrate. One has some regular found stones, maybe some Oko stone action. The other one's sporting some lava rock. Both have cryptocurrent, sponge filter setup, one light to power them both. I love the theme. 3.9 out of 5, keep it up. Why does the filter box say change every 3 months? Because big filter industries need to eat. They gotta put bread on the table for their wives and kids. There are a few things in this world that you pay your hard-earned cash for more stupid than buying more of this filter replacement. If you decide to shove a $20 note up your ass right now, that's more productive and more valuable than getting a replacement filter cartridge. I hope I'm not hurting my brand here or any possible sponsorships in the future, but I need to be true to myself. This channel is not censored, and soon no one will ever sponsor it ever again. That's fine. I'd rather be unemployed. Well, I am unemployed. Don't get these, man. Baruki sent in their 75-gallon rescape. Goodness gracious. Varuki is like best aquascapers, if not the best, on our Fish for Thought Discord server. Sheesh, that piece of wood is insane. The timing of the picture is awesome. By the way, it's stocked with pearl gouramis, glass cats, reminos, tetras, kaku catfish, upside down catfish, and a monoshrimp. The slope is incredible. The slope really acts as the basis for the whole scape to look aesthetic. Everything else kind of works within the slope and makes so much sense. It's so pleasing to the eyes. The lines, the intricate plantings, everything, it's in its right place. Clean glass, they even got the floaters up top, so you know that water is pristine. 5 out of 5! We off to a good start, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a good Monday. Don't worry, I'm not dead, I'm just dramatic. Wow, this guy does this so often that they made a sign and it actually is accurate all the time, apparently. I don't think this guy is dramatic at all. I think this pleco has evolved. This guy's making passive income, or as passive as it comes. This pleco turned itself into a surface skimmer so that if there's any food at all, straight in. And you can't even be mad at him. He's a free surface skimmer, no electricity required. Base Swain made the world's fanciest divider to contain floater plants. Yeah, that's definitely some real architecture happening right there. And it does contain it for the most part. But some of the plants are getting under the bridge, by the way. They're trying to escape. Poor boys. You can't have an aquarium in your house. Quote, well, damn, like, this is a rare moment where I agree with either your landlord or your parents or guardians. Usually on the Fish for Thought channel, you'd think we'd be very supportive of having and owning fish tanks because we know exactly how much joy that just gives us. Some rare occasions like this where we come together and say, nah, no, you shouldn't. You just, I agree with the landlord. You can't have an aquarium in your house. Hope Bly sent in their 10-gallon shallow tank. The dimensions of the tanks always mess with how big these fish tanks really are. This is only 10 gallons, but it looks much bigger than a regular 10-gallon. What's going on with the bulbs? Very interesting. Oh, is that a water refill system? Very smart. And planted out the wazoo. I mean, looks like a new scape because of the cryptocurrent directions. They look like they were planted today or yesterday. They haven't warmed up or turned up to the light source yet. Incredible 4.56 out of 5. Keep it up. Pearlweed is a mistake. You shut your filthy mouth. Are you really gonna call this a mistake? How many people did you just piss off by saying that? You know how many people? So what if it's just a species tank of pearlweed? It doesn't matter. This is a pearlweed forest on crack. There is nothing you need to change about this tank. Move on. You've completed this. Maybe add a few strands of interesting pieces of wood, a little bit more hardscape wouldn't, to define this aquascape wouldn't hurt. But dude, who looks at that and goes, oh, nah, this is disgusting. This pearlweed is a mistake. You really? I can't wait to see your reaction to your beautiful first child. Damn, parenthood is a mistake. Get back in there. Shork Dad sent in their fish tank. Botanicals, gourami, airstone, different sized pebbles, interesting hardscape, planted sparsely like a black water tank should. Floaters up top. Classic 4.2 out of 5. Keep it up. You know, one of the cons of being a YouTuber, someone's always talking about you somewhere in the world. And no, I'm not being conceited, it's just a fact. The odds are someone's talking about you. So that's why I keep sneezing. POV, you're a hungry crab looking for a snack in a busy restaurant. This is a great way to convey that. Damn, this crab is so lucky. There are loaches and tiger barbs in this tank, and the crab still got the entire wafer to itself. But I guess it's armored, it's got claws. Those fish have soft bristly barbels. They know not to get too close to them meaty claws.
Big meaty claws!
Hardscape I've collected for a 40 gallon. Now there's nothing more satisfying than this. I lied. There is something more satisfying. The formation of the perfect log. Those who know? No. Speaking of perfect logs, I mean, nicely prepared hardwoods, no bark, completely dead. There is, I believe, a piece of softwood, but it looks either sandblasted or completely dried from just drifting in the ocean for eons. Should be totally fine to use. Assortment of colorful rocks. Soundscape, bestscape. A close-up view of a large snail eating duckweed. I should call her. We know it's a thing, but first time I've actually seen it on a candle label. May cause an allergic skin reaction, toxic to aquatic life with long-lasting effects. Kudos to this candle company for actually disclosing that. Amazing. I've also heard like different types of sunscreen will destroy fish and coral reefs in general. Watch out if you're snorkeling in Hawaii and stuff like that. And I really hope nobody's getting that freaky with their fish tanks, okay, that they're dripping hot wax into it. Save that for your SO, and I hope your SO is not a gourami. This horrific class pet. I mean, I can't even see it. Hopefully it's out of its misery and not to be replaced. Never say I can't, always say I'll try. I agree, but this might be a place where you say I can't. Maybe instead it should be never say I'll try, always say I'll do a lot of research before I try. OP is worried about the bubbles. Oh, yeah, that is the one thing you should worry about. Not the filter, not the size of the tank, not the ammonia levels. Your fish is making bubbles and that's worrying as hell. This fish could die a virgin. Tell me that's not the biggest thing in the world to worry about. The one thing that matters in this world, true love, and this fish might never see it. This owner has all the priorities in check. We might be looking at the best fish keeper on earth. Takashi Amano could only dream of such an alpha male. A $19 thrift store tank. I rest my case. That is a beautiful and huge bow friend. And let me guess, the stand came with it because it looks like it's a perfect match. Who's selling this for $19 thrift store? Oh, wow. Guys, we need to be hitting up our thrift stores more often. The three kingdoms of the bottom feeder tank each sent a representative to find out what the hell I'm doing with their sponge filter. That is a very underrated title. The perfect title. How'd you even come up with this? Damn. This person is good at world building, which I appreciate. I really love world building. Bro can write novels based on this. My GF thinks this tank is messy. What do y'all think? 50 bucks says your GF has a fish bowl, a SpongeBob house, and some pink gravel waiting on deck for you to try to fix your fish tank. Run, don't walk, because running burns more calories in general, but it is worse and more harsh on your knees, so actually walk. Hungry but too shy to join in. What in the world am I looking at? I'm seeing it, but I don't believe it. As a proud owner of a couple of these poop drops, I cannot believe they are that considerate. You found the most considerate, the most INFP Hillstream Loach in existence. There are a couple of pygmy cories. Just eat them first and then eat the wafers. That's what my loaches would do. Instead, this guy's like, okay, I'm not gonna do the whole. I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna cross my eyes and everything. I'm not. Hey guys, welcome back to the end of the video. Good thing we ended right there and not push that any further because I'm not trying to provide you guys with that kind of stuff. Now, before I let you guys go, here's this week's Katwa. The Katwa of this week is a little bit interesting. I want you guys to pick out which betta tank is your favorite from this post. This one or this one. Now, I have a favorite already, if you can't tell. Let me know in the comments below and let me know why. See you guys down there in the comments. If you enjoyed this episode, please smash that like button and subscribe. There'll be more videos to come, and don't forget to get your hands wet.
Tetra, we in a spot, coming in hot, ventral fin dot, acclimate that. Where my shoal at, clear my fin rod from Cariciformes, stupor at your road on, hold on. There's not another fish that you can wish for, lit fam says I finna one. I finna gone 3 days without furt, I'm an addict, like fanatic, I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt. My Cory gang so loyal, black Tetra go skirt, we came to play, came to silence, gang.